Hi, everybody. I'm here with Giuseppe Gelso, and we're going to be talking recruiter enablement. So, Peppe, thank you for joining me, and give us a quick introduction to you and your background in recruiting.
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me. I know we've been rescheduling a couple of times, but I'm happy to take the time today and looking forward to have a talk with you. So my name is Giuseppe, though most people call me Peppe. I spent my life between three countries. So Italy, where I was born and raised, then the UK and Germany. I'm based in Munich now. I work as a senior recruiter here at HashiCorp. And a bit about my journey in recruitment. It started like most of my colleagues in a recruitment agency. Was a startup that was starting to settling down in Munich in the tech sector. It was very, very challenging at the time. So I think it's interesting to share a bit my experience, because after 3 or 4 months, I I realized I wanted to hire people that work in my company and embrace the value of the company. So I wanted to be an in-house recruiter, and that's what I became after a few years in the field. So in the last 5 years, I had the privilege to work for leaders in the software multi-cloud sector industry like Red Hat and HashiCorp. And it's been a great journey. Learned a ton from great professionals. I know you've interviewed a few of my ex-colleagues like Kurt and Don. So yeah, looking forward to, I hope my experience can help whoever is is going to watch this video. And yeah,
Okay.
that's a bit about myself.
Okay, great. So, like, tell me about recruiter enablement. What is it to you? Like, which roles have you been in where it's been important, and like, how's it made a difference to your ability to do your job effectively?
Sure. So maybe this question, if you would have asked me 1 year ago, I would have answered in another way. As we know, AI is very present in our industry, and I've been playing with ChatGPT since probably a year, and every day, as you may have noticed, like a new tool is coming. So I think AI is and will enable us recruiter to do our job more effectively. Not for every task. I know there is a debate AI will take our jobs. I don't think so, unless it becomes sentient one day, but then probably we have to worry about other stuff. So I think AI is gonna be a very significant source of enablement for recruiters.
Yeah.
I'm using it almost daily for many tasks. I mean, we can go through that if you want. However, I think that a lot of so-called very human skills will enable us as well to be the recruiter, as Kurt said, 3.0, is the modern recruiter. Skills like data storytelling. I think data is going to play a major role in our industry. Hiring has become increasingly difficult, especially in the tech sector.
Yeah.
So data is gonna help us. Definitely data storytelling, partnership with hiring managers, establish a meaningful partnership, a trust with the hiring manager. These are, I think, skills that AI probably won't replace, hopefully. So yeah, I think these two areas, one very tech-oriented and automation, AI, machine learning, and one part of really like human skills. So that's what I can share. I mean, if you want, I can give you some practical examples. But yeah, I'm realizing I'm talking a lot.
No, it's fine. That's what you're here for. So, I absolutely agree. I think that they are going to be really vital for the future. And I also believe that the way that we equip recruiters to make use of these things is really vital. So Go and use AI is not a great, recommendation because it's far too vague. Tell us about how AI, like you're using it every day. Tell us about specifically the types of things that you're doing with it, and how is your organization enabling you to, make use of these facilities?
Sure. Yeah, and I mean, you made a great point about the openness, right? In terms of like adopting the different AI solutions. In terms of use cases, very concrete use cases I can give you. I'm using ChatGPT for content mainly. I'm not an English native speaker, so it's helping me to kind of smooth a bit the edges of my of my writing skills. So LinkedIn posts, templates, even job descriptions, and very content based tasks. Obviously, the best way to use ChatGPT is really to personalize your content, and then let AI, let ChatGPT kind of make it very easy to digest and very good in terms of language. I can mention to you a tool that I recently tried. It's called MetaView. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yep.
MetaView is basically an AI-powered tool designed to automatically generate the interview notes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been testing that. It's pretty amazing, and it removes that. It really lets you focus on the conversation, because sometimes we are recruiters, we are multitaskers, and sometimes we do many things while we are talking. We take notes, we are just distracted all the time. MetaView helped me to really focus on the conversation, and it's a very, very fair tool, I would say, in terms of when it generates the notes, because it's there, everything is there. Sometimes people just write one or two sentences for feedback, like, great, let's hire this person. With MetaView, you have a comprehensive feedback, and very could be very unbiased as well, and will help also to kind of back up the feedback if we have to go back to the interviewers and the hiring managers. We have another tool called Textio. Textio is the platform is using AI to make a job description more inclusive, more appealing for diverse candidates. It's a very good tool. We've been using that here at HashiCorp for quite some time. So these are just really few examples. And on your point about organization being open and enabling that transition, and that's probably the next challenge. Not every organization is open to that. Probably they are waiting for some regulations from governments. I know governments are working on it at the moment in regulating, especially in Europe with GDPR. So I think the next step is really like, hey, let's be open. Here at HashiCorp, we're pretty open on adopting new technologies. I haven't received any kind of ban or like, don't use that tool. Obviously, we need to go through legal in order to acquire new tools, especially with data and sensitive information. But yeah, I mean, I think this is coming hopefully soon rather than later. But it's a very exciting space. I know you've been implementing that in your new platform, so.
That's right. I mean, we've made we've made OpenAI and certain aspects of access to artificial intelligence, which helps you to achieve your tasks more productively in really simple interfaces, where at the central level, recruitment operations people and recruitment marketers can put in place templates and can put in place automatic prompts and things like that. So it's very, very easy for recruiters to get it right, or get it as close to right as possible first time. So it's a subject that I think is really, really important, and I'm glad that you brought that one up. Data. Now, this one is potentially a little bit more challenging, because not everybody is great at being able to interpret data and pull out the trends and all that sort of thing. So again, give us some practical examples of like how it's useful for you, and how it enables you to do your job better.
Sure. And again, AI and data, I think the next, is, again, the Recruiter 3.0 has to have some sort of these skills, right? And some sort of trainings on the subject. How I see the recruiter of the future is really when when you go to the doctor, you do your blood test and you get the results. And I don't know, I had the blood test results like a couple of weeks ago, and my doctor, she gave me a kind of charts in terms of predicting the next 10 years. So I was like, okay, if you do this for 10 years, you're gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
I see a kickoff meeting with the hiring manager. We're gonna hire a new person. Like, okay, these are the data. This is time to hire. This is the diversity in the team. This is the market insights in a very smart way of putting like charts and pie charts, and I see this in the future in terms of being the modern recruiter, and the hiring manager can deduct from the data kind of a prediction, and it could enable us to source in a better way, to send outreach in a better way, and to strategically hire a bit in different geographies, because especially in EMEA we have like 20 countries, so sometimes it's very strategic. So this is what I'm trying to do. Obviously, data analytics, we have an analytics department that provides us with data. I think the opportunity there is to collaborate with this department and get the right set of data using a kickoff call to better predict the hire and to better predict also the quality of hire. Because sometimes we finish the hire and say, okay, well, what's happening after that? Is it a good hire really, or was just performing very well in the interview process? So yeah, I think it's gonna be challenging in terms of getting the right set of data, but that's how I see really the future of my job. And yeah, it's a bit futuristic, but I think that's my take on that.
Yeah, no, I love it. I mean, I got on stage at SOSU, the Sourcing Summit in Amsterdam in 2017, and I looked out to 300 sourcers who were listening to my presentation, and I said, first thing is, what you're doing today is not going to be that important in the future, and what you need to do is you need to learn how to be nurture marketers and data analysts. And I still think I was right, and I think a lot of those people have. They've gone and used their analytical skills to go and become really great data analysts and like nurture marketers, and also like tech managers. And I think that there's a lot of people today who are doing jobs as where they're filling jobs. In the future, there's going to be a lot more stuff around it rather than the actual filling jobs, that's going to be. So I think there's going to be potentially as many people in talent acquisition as there is today, but what they're going to be doing is going to be a bit different. And the things that you've specifically brought up here today are things that people, if anybody that's listening to this who doesn't know about these subjects, you need to get familiar with them right now. So, Peppe, thank you very much for taking the time to join me today. It's been really great, and you've talked about a few things that I don't think anybody else has really talked about very much on this channel as well. So I really appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, Amma, and good luck with your new platform. And please follow your YouTube channel. I see you don't have so many views. So hopefully, you're gonna get a bit of boost there. We need to promote this content because it's a cool field.
Yeah, great. Thanks very much. Okay, ciao.
Bye, Adam. Thanks a lot. Bye.